Hello, great day. I am still out on the road, and this is not DC. This is not Nevada. This is actually the Warner Brothers backlot in beautiful Burbank, California. We're actually at the Justice for Vets PSA premiere. This person is going to sub-host for us tonight. Why is that?
Lucky me, because Brent here produced and directed this amazing piece, Justice for Vets. It looks fantastic, by the way. And so he's going to be busy doing that while I'm out here interviewing all these fabulous celebrities.
So who's here? The cast of The West Wing, Allison Janney, Dule Hill, Mary McCormick, and of course, Richard Schiff. But of course, Melissa Fitzgerald. Now you, of course, know her. She was on all 7 seasons of The West Wing. She was also in my film Chasing the Hill. She was also in Courting Des Moines. She is the lead of that. But she's also the senior director of Justice for Vets. When she started that post, I said I directed a thing for a group called Got Your Six and told people what it's about. She called her famous friends. We put this together, and we're going to show it here tonight with the Secretary of the VA. But at the end of this episode, we're actually going to show it to you. So, great day. Always happy to be on your program. So let's take a look at her talking to some people.
With the fabulous Allison Janney, how are you doing?
I am thrilled to be here for this launch of the Justice for Vets PSA. I think it's a wonderful organization. My dear friend Melissa Fitzgerald, who played Carol on The West Wing, she's the senior director of Justice for Vets, and I am thrilled to help her in this organization that I think is so worthy and so necessary in our country to help those veterans who are having trouble readjusting to life back at home. You're always upstaging.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Oh my God!
I walked right in between.
Oh, that's so nice of him. Hello, Richard.
I don't know why I could have been attracted to do such a thing.
He's in between two women. He's happiest
I was
here.
walking right in the middle
What other
of
passion
things.
projects do you have, Richard?
Passion projects?
Yeah.
I stalk Allison wherever she goes. That's my
I am
passion.
his passion project.
I just did a guest spot on her show.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah, another kind of West Wing reunion of sorts.
Yeah, we love getting together and doing good things, all of us.
Well,
we actually helped Mary McCormick's sister, Bridget McCormick, get elected to state Supreme Court in Michigan. We all band together and did a PSA for her. We basically are, we will get anybody elected or get any bill pushed through. We're that powerful.
Get in touch with these two.
Here comes Donald Trump walking down the street. He heard you and...
I helped out a little bit with the script for the PSA, and whenever Melissa calls, I help, and especially with such a good cause as Justice for Vets, where they're really providing a better answer for our vets who are struggling than the court system provides.
I can't imagine the amount of things that you have to deal with, but specific areas in your Department of Veterans Affairs, what will you be looking to focus on?
Well, we're working on a number of things. Number one is we want to get more veterans into care. So we've got, since the crisis in 2014, our veterans have had 7 million more completed medical appointments. We've hired 1,400 more doctors, 2,300 more nurses. We have weekend hours, evening hours, anything to get more access to care. Secondly, we're trying to reduce the disability claim backlog. When a veteran has a claim, they put the claim in. We've gone from roughly 900,000 to over 1.6 million.
Wow.
We've reduced it from a peak of 611,000 down to about 75,000. But we need to keep that number coming down to get our veterans the benefits that they've earned. Third is we want to eliminate veterans homelessness. I talked about that tonight. We're down about 36% in veterans homelessness. We've got basically half of the veterans that have been not under roof. We've treated 650,000 or so veterans in their service and their families to get them into housing and treatment. So we want to do more so that there aren't any homeless veterans in the country.
And I'd also like to acknowledge talented Emmy-nominated director who is here tonight, Brent Roske. And yay, Brent. No, it's funny, the minute that I found, the minute that I shared with Brent that I was going to do this job, Brent went on our website and then he called me and he said, I went on your website, this is great stuff, let's make a PSA. And Josh Singer, who is a writer on The West Wing, is also here tonight. Fresh off his Oscar win for Spotlight. Josh helped us with this PSA, with the script for the PSA, and many other scripts for different projects that Justice for Vets has done.
A decade of war has taken an unprecedented toll on our men and women in uniform.
Our veterans are the bedrock of our society. They are leaders whose strength and honor place them among our community's most valuable assets. But everyone's journey home is not the same.
Tragically, hundreds of thousands of our veterans are suffering from the trauma of war.
Without assistance, the downward spiral can be quick and destructive. An average of 22 veterans take their own lives every day.
It doesn't have to be this way.
At Justice for Vets, we believe that every veteran should have the opportunity for treatment and restoration.
That is why Justice for Vets has been working to establish veterans' treatment courts across the nation.
Instead of allowing our veterans to languish behind bars, these courts connect veterans to the treatment they need, the services they've earned, the support they deserve.
Veterans treatment courts hold our veterans accountable for their actions.
By providing structure, treatment, and mentoring, these courts help our veterans and their families get their lives back on track.
And veterans treatment courts work.
They're working by returning healthy veterans to their families, sending veterans back to school, helping them find jobs, and putting veterans back into service in our communities.
Veterans treatment courts are nationally recognized as the most innovative and effective solution for saving the lives, families, and futures of our veterans, while saving tax dollars for the American public.
Justice for Vets is the only national organization dedicated to the expansion of veterans treatment courts.
With 2.6 million veterans of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, there is an urgent and growing need for more veterans treatment courts. And Justice for Vets is the only organization capable of meeting this demand.
We ask much of our men and women in uniform, and they ask little in return. It is our collective duty to come to their aid when they struggle on the home front. This not only honors their sacrifice, but makes our communities stronger.
A donation to Justice for Vets helps put a veterans treatment court within reach of every veteran in need.
A donation to Justice for Vets keeps veterans and treatment where they belong.
A donation to Justice for Vets shows your commitment to leaving no veteran behind.
A donation to Justice for Vets will help save lives, restore families, and rebuild communities.
Get involved and go to justiceforvets.org.
Veterans fought for our freedom. Now it's our turn to fight for theirs. Thank you.